I am going to ask the dynamic, effervescent, I'm giving you all this time to climb down that trail right now, amazing, brand new practitioner, a woman who has really made a huge difference in this center. Please welcome Swan Draper.
What's going on, Westlake Village?
I was going to hand you this.
Oh.
It's okay. No, it's good. You're good. You're good. So, Swan, this is not your first time up here.
No, it is not.
But I feel like I'm booming, Larry. Could you pull me back a bit? Are y'all feeling the boom? Yeah. It seems like no. But this is your first time to be in week 1 of a month.
That's right.
Okay. So
That's
what?
right.
What? So we have a new theme.
It's creative expression.
Oh, wait. Where is our thing?
Let me go turn the television on.
Okay.
Hello, Westlake Village.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, we'll find it. It'll hit there in a second. Yes?
Yes.
I guess I can turn this way.
Yes.
So what do you all think about this image for creative expression? Anybody want to try that move? Yeah. I could, but I won't. Okay. So what are you thinking about this?
Creative expression. Oh, my goodness. I've been up all night thinking about it because it's one of my favorite things about being a human being in existence in this universe. And something, yes.
Okay, I know it's true.
Oh,
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's a concept I've been wrestling with lately that was introduced to me. So sometimes I have trouble expressing myself creatively if I get too much into my own head. You know, we're working so hard on a project. But I've been introduced to this concept that creative expression is sort of like a coin, and a coin has to have 2 sides. So if you're pouring a bunch of love and passion and focus into a project, it's almost a physical necessity that there is an audience somewhere for it. And that's been a really galvanizing, inspiring idea that I've been using to fuel my self-doubt when it comes to creative projects.
What do you have self-doubt about?
What if they don't like it? What if it's too weird? What if it's not weird enough? What if it's too gay? What if it's too straight? What if it's too proud?
Can
not
something
proud
be
enough?
too straight? Yeah. Can it be too gay?
No. Well, I was trying to make like a physics joke about like, okay, a straight, like the curvature of the earth, and that
wasn't it, no.
Getting too into it. Yeah.
That's an interesting thing. So creative expression, but what is creative expression?
I think that's such a good question because we don't really try to define it that often, do we? I think it's something that we're naturally doing when we're in the flow state, when we're in the present moment, when we're coming from unconditional love and just allowing action to flow through the body and the mind and the heart, as opposed to sitting down and kind of trying to game it out beforehand.
Do you think it's possible to be in a non-creative state ever?
I think that some people think that they can be. I think that it's literally impossible for humans to not be in a creative state.
How many people here feel that they're not that creative? What do you say to that? Did you raise your
Jeannie
hand?
Kingsford's blouse, I just want to say that's a creative person right there.
Did you raise your hand, Jeannie? You did. So you don't think you're creative. Didn't you teach children
And
for
she taught
years?
me,
She
yeah.
was your teacher.
She taught me how to be creative as like an 8-year-old. We're using you as an example, Jeannie.
So were you teaching do as I say, not as I do?
I just adopt what other people think, but I don't create much.
Oh, I want to argue.
Go ahead, take it. No, argue.
I just want to say, like, you create so much by just your presence, just coming here. And I know it's going to sound cheesy and corny and stuff, but just being in community. And you're creating a smile on my face right now because I'm mirroring the eternal smile that you are beaming right at me. And I'm grateful that you are in my life.
Who else do you want to pick on?
I'm sorry, this isn't.
Other people raised their hand. Let's pick on them too. Who
Cyclops
else raised their hand?
X-Men.
Now you're not going to tell me here. Sherry, you're not creative?
No, I feel like more solution-oriented.
That's incredibly creative inherently. You create solutions.
Solutions have to be.
I think when it's creative, I think
You think you need to go paint a picture.
where I know I'm very solution-oriented.
It's just for you people at home, she's saying when she thinks of creative, she thinks of art. She thinks of that side of creative. But you know what? That's what most people think.
I think that the painting that you're looking for is in the solutions that you come up with. Like
That's lovely.
yeah.
But break it down. Creative expression. No one's saying you have to create art. It's the expression of creativity. And that happens the minute, no, I was going to say that happens the minute you open your eyes in the morning, but it's happening all throughout the evening, all throughout your sleep too.
Oh, sure.
I have
yes.
that app now that tells me when I've been in deep sleep, when I've been in REM sleep, when I've been awake and moving around. Yeah, it's amazing.
And who knows what kind of art you're dreaming up.
Oh, I woke up the other day with a dream. It was bizarre. I woke up and I was like, everybody in my dream I just dreamt was dead. Stephen Sondheim was planting flowers. I was like, what? My Aunt Carolyn was walking dogs. She hates dogs. It was like one of those backwards dreams. And there was something else too. Who else was it? Robin Taylor, one of my dearest friends, I was doing a show with her, and I forgot the ending of the show, so I made it all up, and she got angry at me.
Oh.
And I was like, what was that dream about? And I'm telling Kevin the dream, and he's like, what do you think it all means? I went, I have no idea, but I'm going back to sleep.
Oh.
I thought I should go sleep this out again. But it was creative.
Yes.
So creative.
And it doesn't need to immediately come, the meaning. You know,
No,
It'll
I
come-
still don't know what it means.
Yeah, you might be standing in line at Starbucks and it's like, oh, that's why I forgot the words.
That's why Stephen Sondheim was planting flowers.
Precisely.
Yes, because he's not a flowery guy.
Oh, well,
I mean, he writes some of the most beautiful music in the world.
Yes.
But he's very dark as a person.
oh, I was about to make a very dark joke about how he's probably planting flowers now. And in a very relatively dark place.
You mean he's pushing up daisies?
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay, moving right along. Okay, I see where this
Bless
is
you,
going.
Stephen. Love
Yes,
you.
exactly.
Owe me $40.
So what else? So what are you going to make out of this month? I mean,
Oh.
do you get a sense of what? First of all, it's one of the four legs of our table, right?
That's correct.
So if your creative expression is wanting or waning,
yes,
your table's wobbly.
that's very true.
Yours is not.
No. I trick myself into thinking that my table is wobbly, I think.
Really?
Yes. And I'm because of those doubts or the is it good enough? Is it enough? Is it enough? And then something that Don Stein told me once in practitioner class.
Don Stein is our 94-year-old practitioner who just became a practitioner.
We were practicing giving treatments on each other, and I was going into that mode, and he just stopped me and just said, "Don't you know that you're perfect? Like, would you accept that as a belief?" And it just stopped me in my tracks, and the tears came because I was making my table wobbly. I was the one removing the playing cards and all the metaphors.
Yeah, got it.
Yeah.
Well, here's what I've learned. When I'm being creative and something comes to me and I think to myself, is this good enough? My answer is no.
Right.
It's never going to be good enough to a mind that always needs something to be perfect. And that's where I go. I go like, you know what? No, this is never going to be good enough on some plane. Someone's not going to like it. Oscar Wilde said, if you create something and everyone likes it, you've failed.
Something's off. Yeah.
Something's off. You failed, and what you've done is you've taken the easy route. If you've created something and everyone hates it, you failed because you somehow weren't listening to something. But if you create something and half the world loves it and half the world hates it, now you're doing your job. Which means I'm always doing my job.
Yes. Tapping
Yeah.
into the balance of human diversity.
Exactly.
Allowing for difference in perspective. How do you finish that? Just as a personal artist question, like how do you finish something? Like
I insist that I get to the end.
Yeah.
Because when I first started writing scripts and plays and musicals, I would write a scene and then I'd go back to it the next day and fix it and then I'd go back to it the next day. And I was like, I'm never getting out of this scene.
Yeah.
And then I just decided, and it was some teacher that said to me, Just keep going till it says the end. You can always go back and look at it again. But get to the end.
Oh, I like that.
Just finish it. Just finish it.
Fill in the details once.
Yeah, and go back. And it's never ending. It's never over. Didn't I say that last week about West Side Story?
Right.
I mean, that they were still fixing it, and it was 57, 67. It was 23 years later, and they still didn't like what they'd done in certain areas.
And I'm sure Spielberg added his own, every iteration.
And he just did it.
Comes anew.
Yeah. I remember when Jerry Robbins, we were out of town, and he said, you're not going to do Cool tonight. I was like, what? He said, yeah, you're going to do Officer Krupke. I'm going to have Action do Cool. And the guy playing Action's like, what? And he just switched it. He was like, well, we did it like that in the movie. I want to see how it works on stage. We're like, what? I'd never done Officer Krupke. I didn't even know the lyrics. I was dead by then. I didn't pay attention. So I had to learn the lyrics and sing Officer Krupke. And it didn't work. Next day, we get to rehearsal. He's like, yeah, we're going back to the old way. We're all like, oh, my God.
You had to express that creation in order to see what worked and didn't work and just try it out.
Try it out.
Unconditional love says it's okay if you make a mistake. It's like, just figure it out.
But Ernest Holmes says, What does he say?
He says there's no such thing as mistake. No, I don't. What does Ernest Holmes say?
That's it.
I don't think there's such thing as mistakes. Just the definition.
He says, right, Tiffany? There are no mistakes. None have been made. None are being made. None will ever be made.
That's right. Ernest Holmes.
That's creation. That's creativity. You've done a beautiful job.
I don't want to attempt.
Yes, that's it. I
go.
could do it, but I've tweaked my back. I'll do it next week. Yeah. Okay, shall we do our affirmation?
I would love to. I'll fix the TV after this. I'm sorry.
Okay, good.
All right. I'll say it once.
This is one of my more complex affirmations. They can see it even if you stand.
Okay. It is. There's a clause. That's a clause.
A comma.
English teachers.
A comma.
It's a.
A
That's a semi.
Cause?
All right, I'll read it out loud. From doing to being, I allow my most creative self to shine through.
So what does that mean to you?
I like that you added from doing to being, because when I was last night doing the announcement, why does he have this as first half of the sentence? And then I'm like, no, that's nice, because I like that part of this quantum activism that we're all getting involved in and just the general shift in consciousness. From head to heart and uniting the two, we really are moving from doing to just being.
Yes.
That creative expression, allowing. Like, I think we have a weird connotation with surrender, but it's just like, ooh, baby, let it through.
And creativity is about, not so much about doing, but about being in the state and allowing it to do us.
Yeah, indeed. Happy Pride.
Did you say Happy Pride?
Happy Pride.
Okay.
Does everyone want to stand? Thank you so much.
Let's all stand.
And welcome. All right, thank you for standing. I know you came all this way just to stand, and thank you for standing, Tiffany Mill.
Dr. Tiffany.
All right, all together now. I'm hogging the stage time. From doing to being,
I allow my most creative self to shine through.
Thank you so much.
One more time? No?
Would you like to?
I'd like to do it one more time so it really solidifies. Right, Diana? I felt her. I felt that you wanted to do it one more time. Yeah. Here we go.
That's great.
Shall we?
All right.
Here we go. From doing to being, I allow my most creative self to shine through. Give it up for Swan Draper. Ooh, that was fabulous. Okay, fix the slide machine.